spent the last 5 hours cold calling with my sales team. So just for this video, just a quick little bit of background around what's going to happen. I'm cold calling for the last 5 hours in front of my sales team. They prospect leads that are somewhat decent that I know they're going to pick up. I spend basically a full day cold calling. I do that every day. I get my sales team up to speed so they can cold call just as good as me. Maybe not as good as me. No one's going to be as good as me, but to a point where they're autonomous, where they're actually getting results. So basically, you're going to see some fuck ups. You're going to see it's not all sunshines and motherfucking rainbows. You're going to see that I can get some fucking meetings booked, but at the same time, I'm going to get not so much, fruits of my labor given to me, because just watch the video. You'll see how funny this shit is.
Yes, Tariq.
Burke, how are you? My name's Tariq. I was hoping to speak to Dr. Autumn Stone.
May I ask who's calling?
Yes, I'm actually calling because I work in a neighboring state in other clinics. My name is Tariq. I work with companies in AZ and California, just with marketing.
And are you guys? What are you calling for?
Well, I mean, I feel like, if we could have a proper conversation about like maybe your Facebook advertising, I know you probably get these calls all the time from amateurs, and I was hoping maybe we could have a quick 2-minute discussion about how we can help you, because I see you're not running ads. No fucking way, my phone died, bro.
Oh.
Brooke, how are you? It's Tariq. For some reason, my phone cut out. I apologize about that. I don't know if you weren't going to hang up on me, were you? It might be best. I mean, I'm not too sure. I'm sure you get calls like this all the time with guys saying they can help you with advertising. So, look, I'm sure anything I say to you right now might be pointless. I might not get passed on, but I work with 25 plus clinics in the US right now at current. We actually don't work with any in Denver at all. We're mainly located in Arizona, California, New York, and Miami, where we basically help with their Facebook paid advertising and Instagram. Like, you basically have everything that you do in terms of all the services you push. You basically do everything that we kind of market for you guys. And I know you, you're not currently running ads, and we basically do the whole. Got you. And is it a case that you're actively searching? Is it a case you're actively searching for someone, or is it just something that, like, if it happens? Yeah, I mean, how many clients do you think you're seeing or patients, I should say, on a monthly basis, and how much are you trying to get it to? When you say low scale, like a ballpark number? We run ads for clinics like yourself, especially ones that actually need our help. If it is something at a lower scale, we could have that conversation, especially if you're trying to open up more days where you can help people. We basically we run ads, we have creatives that help you, Look, I could tell you everything right now, or it might be best that you and Dr. Stone might jump on a 15-minute call with me sometime even this week. The quicker the better. We can have just a quick conversation. I can show you how we can help you. Most people who see what we can do to help them, they know we have the receipts, because what we do is a little bit different. We actually have people that work with us that own med spas that will tell you that we're not full of shit, basically. No one else is running ads at all, and we're actually good at what we do. So if we were to run ads for you, you'd be the only one in your area running particular paid ads for traffic. So people won't actually see anyone else's ads but yourself. So it's even better that there's no one running ads, rather than, having an extreme in your area. I can show you exactly how we could help you. It only takes 15 minutes of your time, and I definitely think if you are in the market to, outsource and actually expand, even if it's at a slow rate, and maybe open a couple more days rather than 2, we can have that conversation if you and Autumn can have that call. Yeah, sure. What I would suggest is, if we put a placeholder for a time that we could talk, it might be better. Then I can send you that email on top of that. Do you have a time that might be a possible time where you and Autumn are in the same place, where you can just have a quick 10-minute sit down with me? No problem. What if she says, no, I never want to speak to anyone like me again? You will? All right. Hopefully you don't break down with this. This number works for sending text messages. It's not landline, is it? Okay, I'll shoot you over a text, and hopefully, let's just say I don't hear back from you for X amount of time. When's a good time to follow up if I don't hear back from you? Awesome. I'll put a placeholder for this time Friday. If I don't hear back to you by then, I'll send you a quick message and maybe even call. You don't mind me doing that. Awesome. Brooke, look, I know for a fact you never had a conversation like this with someone who randomly calls you. So, we can speak on. Tell Autumn you had an amazing call with a gentleman named Tariq, and he is about to make y'all a lot of money. That's all you need to say to her. Okay. Awesome. Brooke, you have a good rest of your day and good work today.
Hello.
Hello, am I speaking to Aman? Tariq here. I was giving your number from Instagram. I was speaking to one of my colleagues was actually speaking to you on Instagram.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, was it you on the Instagram or was it Miss Imran talking to us?
No, it was our social media person, but yeah, she informed me about it.
Okay, great. Just so I'm not too sure, just kind of give you a little bit of information about us. We actually work with 6 places in Canada, 2 in Ontario, 4 in Vancouver, but we actually have 17 places in the States that work with us as clinics. So I just want to let you know that we do work predominantly in the States, but we're actually expanding now in the US. So that's probably why we got in touch in the first place. Quick question though. Do you have, you said you have a social media person. Do you have someone handling Facebook or targeted marketing at current, or is it just the social media side of things?
Yes, we have a dedicated person who handles that.
Okay, and what kind of return are you seeing, or is it a case that you're not happy with the results that you want to speak to me and see what's the story?
So I'm just curious to know what additionally you can do for us.
We create ads, we create the content. You don't even need to take any videos or pictures or anything. Then we funnel those leads into our software, and then we actually book them in for you. Are you using Calendly, or what are you using for your booking software? Vagaro, or what do you use normally?
Insight.
Okay, yeah, we have a client in Vancouver using that too. So it isn't even a case that you need to teach us how to use that either. Is there a possibility maybe we can have a little bit of a video meeting where I can show you exactly what we do and how much money we've made for these companies? So, it's not just me talking to you over the phone, and how we can actually help you. Because if you're...
Yeah, we can do that. But before that, let me explain to you. So let me tell you that nothing actually, that did not work out for us. The reason is that, these clients, they might understand the marketing part of it, but, they don't have understanding into our business.
100%.
So that is where the failure comes, because they're not able to target the right people.
Yeah.
I would say, and also not able to communicate rightly with them. So that is the reason we have tried 3 or 4 companies, and then we have decided not to do anything, and we have dedicated a person to do it.
Of course. Look, so we actually operate on a completely guarantee basis. So we don't actually have, Mr. Rahman, we don't actually have, obviously there is a fee at the beginning, but if you're not completely satisfied with what we do, we have a guarantee that makes sure you don't lose any money with us. We actually have been doing this for the last 14 months, and it's a shame that there are so many amateurs out there that pawn off someone else's work and say they can help you when they really can't. Whereas I'm sure if I was to share my screen and show you some of the results that I've gotten for other places.
The same kind of discussion I had with a company called Grow Local. Maybe you are aware of
Not aware of them. The thing is, look, I know you can have the same conversation with these guys, but
what I'm telling you, that's the conversation we had. We paid the initial fee, we set up costs, everything. And then when it did not work out, so we asked for a refund, and then they refused. They said, no, since we have done our part, so we will not be refunding you. So although they guaranteed us, if there are no results, they won't be charging us anything. So that is the reason, I'm too much, concerned and curious before I deal with anyone, that it has to be clarified.
I completely understand. Like I said, there are a bunch of amateurs in this industry that claim they can help you, and then you end up with less money than you started with. And I can assure you that if you were to jump on a meeting, I can show you exactly how much money you can make. We operate on a guarantee. Don't really want to talk about numbers, exactly how much you can make with us, but ballpark numbers, realistically, in the first 90 days working with us, you're making at least $18,000. So that's at bare minimum.
Can you tell me what exactly you do? Before those numbers, I need to understand what exactly you do.
Well, we handle the full 360 cycle for getting, new clients in the door for you. So not only do we create those ads on Facebook. We also do the, you know, the creations. We create those ad creatives. We get our booking, you know, cost per lead down to less than $5 for yourself. We get about 15 to 20 people in the door for an entry tier offer, you know, where they come in for that first session where they're in a position to be upsold. So realistically, you're getting about 30 bookings, 20 to 25 actually show up, and then 10 to 15 of those get upsold. So assuming that your average package is $500, you're going to make $6,000 to $8,000 in the first month working with us. And our guarantee is, if we don't hit you at least if we don't hit you at least 18 grand in the first 90 days, we work for you for free until that number has been hit. So there really isn't much, you know, to lose on your end, because no matter what, you're going to make the money from us before or after you pay us. So you're going to actually make that money back. I want to show you exactly how our operations work. And I can even have you speak to a couple of our clients that are seeing good results. It's even in your area, that you can have that reassurance conversation. Is there a time today where we can have 15 minutes over, you know, a video call, or are you in front of a computer now that we can have this call?
So let's do it tomorrow. What time works for you?
You know what? This time works perfectly. You know, would this work for you, or is there a time more suitable?
Okay, so yeah, 12:30 is good.
Okay.
12:30 tomorrow. As soon as we finish the call, I'll send you.
Okay, please do. I'm going to put it for 12:30, and we can speak then. My name is Tariq. My name's Tariq as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Yep. Speak tomorrow. Bye bye.